I am incredibly excited about what I just found for Shiba Inu. This should give you a lot of confidence for what comes next. We're waiting for obviously SHIB to make these major moves in the market, these major pushes to the upside. And what we've been fighting against this whole time has really dissipated in a big way. There is not much keeping us from setting a new all-time high in the not so distant future. So I do want to talk about the exciting things I found, and I do want to address something here as well. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So the big thing I want to address is I was having a long conversation with a pretty big creator in the space yesterday, someone who has a huge channel, used to cover Shiba Inu every single day, that is backed off of Shiba Inu in a big way. And if you guys haven't noticed, a lot of people around the space have done the same thing. And I have to say that I am not doing that. I'm not backing off of SHIB. People have said, oh, maybe you should just stop talking. No. I'm not going to stop talking about Shiba Inu because guess what? I don't blow where the wind, where the water flows, wind flows. You guys get the point. I am not wishy-washy. I believe in Shiba Inu. I believe in the fundamentals. And what we're seeing right now is some incredibly good fundamentals. Let me be that Shiba Inu Sherpa that helps carry you up the mountain. I thought that was super corny when I thought of it, but you guys get the point. We are in this together, and no amount of negative comments or negative sentiment is going to, sway me on my conviction, because I see what's happening behind the scenes. And what's happening behind the scenes right now is some incredible things for SHIB. One of the biggest things being, and we don't look at this often, but I want you to look at the Shiba Inu order books. What we are seeing right here is very thin liquidity, keeping us from moving to the upside. Right now, you can see it's actually a pretty close balance. This has been more so on the sell side, about 66% of these smaller ranges in terms of the order books are sells, but you can see where this resistance is, right? It's very much bulked into around 40147. But yet, when we look beyond that, there's almost nothing. There's almost nothing keeping us from getting up to 4016 right now, meaning that if there is enough pressure, you could see Shiba Inu make a shot to higher prices in an instant. We're talking about, excuse me, about over a 10% move in less than a day. Now, I'm not saying that this is what's going to happen, but what I've watched is over time, the amount of sell pressure has dwindled. The resistance we're fighting has dwindled. And what's been happening is, again, when we talk about an asset that has, this long-term mindset, big conviction from its holders, they're slowly chipping away at this, and they're holding it with conviction. All right. They're not willing to sell. And you always reach that inflection point in the market where you start to make that move the opposite way. And what's interesting here is that the open interest for Shiba Inu is reflecting exactly that. And what we have seen is Shiba Inu fall from record levels of open interest at $540 million down to only $157 million currently, meaning that Shiba Inu open interest has dropped by 71%. That is big, because a lot of what we were fighting against was the shorts. The shorts were shorting, pushing Shiba Inu down. If you guys remember, this long short ratio had a major imbalance. It was like 17 or 19% imbalance to the short side. That is ridiculous. And unfortunately, what we lacked was enough excitement in the market, enough excitement surrounding meme coins to really try to push us back to the upside, to really buy into that short pressure and cause short liquidations. It just wasn't happening. Okay, it sucks. And unfortunately, most of the market was dealing with similar things, but SHIB dealt with it very heavily. And now what shorts are realizing is, hey, SHIB just hit foundational support. It hit levels where maybe we should close our short positions. Maybe we shouldn't be trying to push the price down further. And what we see right now is almost equilibrium across the crypto market. I think people have started to realize, crap, this may be the moment where the market plants its feet in the ground and tries to work its way back to the upside. Now, this isn't to guarantee or financial advice or anything like that, but what I really want to point out too is that optics for Shiba Inu remain incredibly high. All right. This looks a little bit wonky because what I did was I compared it to meme coin searches. Shiba Inu since January 30th has actually been outpacing the search volume of meme coin traffic. That is huge. So SHIB is doing better than the entire meme coin industry in global optics. That is a big thing. Actually, the only meme coin with higher search traffic right now is Dogecoin, which is not surprising because Doge is obviously a higher market cap, but you guys get the point. So even though right now we're not seeing this big adoption from outside the space quite yet, people are still aware. They're still paying attention. We have seen crypto search volume in general on the drop, but Shiba Inu search volume remains consistent. This is exactly what we want to see right as the market is trying to make a turn. Because what better than an asset that is available in every single exchange, an asset that from a price standpoint is cheap, right? This is exactly what we want to see. And the great news is that Shiba Inu is starting to build in price, and that can create this FOMO that ensues that causes us to basically blow through some of these small liquidation or these small liquidity zones, to blow to some higher prices where shorts get wrecked along the way, where you start to see FOMO ensue. I mean, it's a very exciting thing for what we're about to do. And basically everything is coming together perfectly. This is exactly what we need to see. Yes, I understand that there can still be downside. Understand that that's possible, right? If we get another big shakeout in the market, another negative event, whatever it may be, you could see movements down. But we're starting to see things actually shift the opposite direction with Shiba Inu specifically. And that's exactly what we want to see right now. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.